What up, everybody? It's your boy Rado Rizzo, the Shadow Kage in the Hidden Village. You know we back with another reaction, man. Today we're watching a video from Jamari. As you can see, I'm already subscribed, so go show love for Jamari. This is all his video. I'm just reacting to his video, so if y'all want to see more videos like this, minus my commentary, go check out Jamari, man. As you can see over here in my watch later, I got a lot of videos from Jamari, man. So go show him love. I want him to grow even bigger than he is. But if you cool with that and you understand that, then now it's time to react to pretty much him reacting to, pretty much his opinion on the Mike Tyson thing. I have my own opinion. I just want to see what he's talking about. And for anybody who watched the fight, you already know what it is, baby.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Obviously, this is not my normal setup. I am on the road, but I did have some time today, so I wanted to talk about the fight last night between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Unfortunately, Mike Tyson did lose by decision, but I am glad there were no knockouts, at least on Jake's part. Overall, the fight was very disappointing on several fronts, so let's talk about it. And before I even start, let me just preface this by saying the only influencer boxing match worse than this one was probably the Dylan Dennis versus Logan Paul special, where Dylan just refused to throw a punch. He made the whole thing kind of a joke. And in the meantime, Logan Paul could literally not knock out an immobile target who was not moving. I mean, the guy was just standing there taking blow after blow, and Logan just could not get the job done.
How much power and how much money does it take to make these? I don't know. To make these boxers or combat specialists just sell, man. I mean, I don't know that number. I mean, do you have a number that you would sell on a boxing event or a boxing match? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you do, but I'm talking about professionals. They're supposed to have pride in their art of combat sports. Like, dang, bro, there's got to be some kind of regulations to this shit, like, for real.
Now, let's talk about a couple of things that happened before the fight. At the final weigh-in, Mike does come out, junk out and all, and he ends up actually slapping up Jake Paul after he stepped on his foot.
I thought it was going to be a real fight, ain't gonna lie. I thought that was going to be real, boy.
A lot of people thought this was a purposeful tactic by Jake. Some people were saying it was set up. Some people found it strange.
Possibly.
Jake kind of crawls up on all fours like a gorilla. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Mike looks pretty genuinely pissed right there. This is what Jake would say after getting slapped.
I didn't even feel it. He's angry. He's an angry little elf. Mike Tyson, I thought that was a cute slap, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked the fuck out. I'm f***ing him up, Burial. I'm f***ing him up. He hits like a... It's personal now. It's personal now. He must die.
That was cringe as fuck, bro. Okay, we get it. You grew a beard. You gained a little weight. You're not tough, bro. I promise you, you're not tough, bro. Like, I can put it on everything. You not like that, bro. You, even like Tyson said, you manufacture, bro. Like, for real, like. Anybody 5'10", 6'1" can be manufactured to another Jake Paul. You're nothing special. I promise you that, dog. I promise you that. And any smoke you want with me, we can handle it. We ain't gonna handle it in the box ring because you much too big for me. We can handle it for real. You feel me? If you understand what I'm saying. But back to the video.
Listen, guys, I don't know if it's the fact that Jake Paul is the first influencer to develop CTE, or if that's just the steroids raging through his body. But Mike Tyson
I thought they tested for
not
that.
Die in that ring. Here's what Jake's mom would say after she saw her little boy get slapped.
I'm gonna kill Mike Tyson for you. Fucking little bitch.
You slap harder than him.
He's like, remember all those times you abused me, Mom? Then Jake started talking really crazy before the fight, saying, I believe I could beat Mike Tyson during any phase of any part of his career.
Look how soft Mike looked.
The ring with like a 25 to 35-year-old Mike Tyson, he would have literally flatlined you in 10 seconds.
Probably so.
Like, let's say back in the 80s or 90s, this would be like a popular musician or a popular movie star wanting to box Mike. You know how much back then that absolute killer would have loved to just fuck someone like this up? He probably would have done this shit for free. Before the fight, Mike even had his whole ass out.
What's your prediction?
Vicious win.
Vicious win. Thank you, Dad.
Love you.
Love you too.
Cheeks out.
And this was actually a really big foreshadowing because from here on out, the rest of the stream would just be absolute ass. Netflix claims that they prepared for all the traffic coming to their platform. It's going to be Netflix's biggest live sports event to date.
That's
but the
crazy.
streamer tells us everyone from IT to production has put their all into preparation.
Yeah,
and will be
whatever.
ready to
That shit was
combat
lagging
any
like
small
hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie
technical
to
issues
you.
that may arise. Well, basically, like 500 million people were watching this fight at once. Or I guess I should say they were trying to watch it because they were just staring at a buffering screen.
Facts.
I was actually down in the lobby of this hotel last night.
I watched it on
trying to watch
TV.
The fight with
On
like
my
a little
YouTube.
crowd of people. And this motherfucker was back there trying to load up Stream East on the side, okay? He had a laptop. I mean, this is how sad it got, guys. At one time, Antonio Brown was streaming the video on Twitter, and you had 6.6 million concurrent viewers watching. Keep in mind, this is a view from the actual stadium. You know, there at AT&T, they got the big old Jumbotron, so someone just set up a phone there. And
Antonio
he collected all
Brown?
those Twitter shekels. I mean, the fact that one man's phone could handle a 6.6 million viewer live stream, but Netflix was apparently totally unprepared for this traffic. It's just hilarious. This is not the first time this has happened for
Yeah.
Netflix when they've tried to put on a live event. People anticipated they might
Netflix is
even buy Netflix just
bullshitting,
to view
cuz.
this one event, and then the shit doesn't even work. When it comes to actual boxing, it was a snooze fest.
It really was.
Mike's legs got wobbly around the third round. I think he was pretty gassed. And
I'm be real with you. Mike Tyson looked like he was gonna kill Jake Paul in that first round. Jake Paul was terrified. I don't care what nobody say. He was absolutely horrified, petrified by Mike Tyson's movement, his quickness, and I don't know what happened, man. I don't know if he gassed out. That could be a possibility. I doubt it though, because he's been training for a minute. I don't know if he gassed, in the way he was hitting them pads different. I don't know if he gassed out or he realized that, hey man, I can't knock this dude out. This a big check we about to get. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It just don't sit right with me. There's a lot of punches that he would throw back in the day that he did not throw, even given the perfect setup, he didn't throw. So it's like, come on, dog. Either you don't lost it all, like age just tooken it all, because I thought it was still instinct, or, you know what I'm saying, you got paid off. I mean, it is what it is. Like, answer the question, my boy. Did you get paid off? Now, I mean, it's over with now. Did you sign an NDA? You know, I don't know. But, hey, congratulations on your 20 mil, cuz.
at the end, it really just seemed like Jake, just out of pure respect, was not going to knock this man out. He was kind of just giving him jabs, kind of securing the win. I think Mike only threw like 85 punches total or something like that, and very few of them connected, this being one of them.
Did you know that you can make between
Oh,
5
come
to
on.
25% on your money
I
per
give your
month
ad money, though.
passively without
I appreciate
predicting
your
the market,
content, my
without
boy.
trading experience?
Boy.
And I'm not really seeing that much power behind that punch at all.
Right.
As you guys can see, Jake remained relatively unfazed. I wish so bad that someone would just sleep this guy. He keeps calling out Canelo. Listen, Canelo,
I don't know,
you're
man,
like a
because
charity man. I know you like.
Here's
to
the thing. He got a lot of money to where he can pay for people to dive, man. He's not boxing. I don't want to say Mike Tyson was paid off, but Mike Tyson is past his financial prime. You feel me? He's past his financial prime, so it's like it sets it up to where he can be paid off. You got to catch somebody that's got just as much money as you, if not more. You know what I'm saying? Like a Floyd, like Floyd did with Logan Paul. You can't pay Floyd off because Floyd made more than Jake Paul and Logan Paul combined. I'm pretty sure. So, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody who just loves the sport so much and respect their aura or their legacy so much that they wouldn't take a dive.
things for the local community. I mean, you could put some serious philanthropy on your resume by knocking this motherfucker out. And this is how you know this shit was so fake. At the end of the fight, you know, Jake was bowing down to him for about 10 seconds there. And I wish that Mike would have just taken this moment right here and just teed off on his head, like when you're in T-ball and the ball's just sitting there. All you gotta do is swing. And you know, Mike looks like he kind of thought about it.
Tyson.
But instead he sticks out the hand. Okay, we're looking at a new era of Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And sadly, you know, when it comes to his
He's
physique, I
changed.
thought that Mike looked pretty good. It did appear that he was training really hard for this fight for
He
close
did.
to over a
He
year.
did.
But sadly, guys, Father Time ends up coming for absolutely everyone. This man is almost 60 years old at this point, and he really just could not last. His best chance was just to go like all out for the first probably 2 or 3 rounds and just totally gas himself out and maybe try and get the knockout, but it really just wasn't happening, and it was pretty apparent very early on in the fight. Here, Jake Paul praises Mike. He says he's the GOAT.
First and foremost, Mike Tyson.
But what, okay.
It's such an honor. Let's give it up for Mike, bro. He's a legend. He's the greatest to ever do it. Obviously the toughest, baddest man on the planet, so it was really tough, like I expected it to be.
So there, Jake's just showing some respect. After the fight,
It just seems staged.
Standing around in the background trying to get his airtime. You know he always tries to make these situations about himself. And when Mike tells him, hey, I want to fight you too, Logan, this is what Logan says.
Logan, I think he said you might be next. Motherfucker, I'll kill you, Mike.
Now, I won't lie. I think even like a 60-year-old Mike Tyson might beat up on Logan Paul. Not that I want to reopen Pandora's box here, guys, but this guy couldn't even knock out Dylan Dennis when he wasn't even moving. You know, when it comes to Jake, at least he has all those knockouts on his resume. It might not be the most impressive.
Yeah, that's true.
But for Logan, it's like, bro, you never even won a boxing match. Okay, you lunchly, businessman. Whooped your ass multiple times.
Yeah.
After the fight, Tank Davis would post this on Instagram where he says, to the bozo that shared the ring with Mike, you a whole bozo for this, and you didn't get the job done, shithead. Here, Jake would confirm to a reporter that he was apparently taking it easy on Mike once he saw those legs get a little bit wobbly.
At any point, did you start to take your foot off the gas just a little bit because you noticed he was tiring out?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a bit. You know, I wanted to give the fans a show, but I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt.
I mean, yeah, honestly, last night, if he would have just, like, brutally knocked out Mike Tyson, I mean, he might have gone down in history as the biggest douche of all time.
Yeah,
already,
you know what? And that was a smart business and yeah, like a smart business move on his part to be like, let me show mercy because everybody hates you already. They don't want them to absolutely can't stand you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It's still bad, bro. It's still bad because you got to walk around this world where people feel like Mike Tyson is the god of boxing. And somebody's going to be 6'4", 6'3", 6'2", and they're going to run up on you and be like, what's up with that Mike Tyson thing? So I don't know.
Mike's power at all?
No.
He hit you with one, and you gave him the tongue.
But it didn't actually hurt. No one's punches have, like, really hurt. I got buzzed a little bit against Tommy Fury, but that's about it.
This was early in the fight. People were saying, oh, Mike still got it in him.
Yeah, I thought he still had it, too.
That this punch cannot have affected him. That's that power we wanted to see. Ooh.
Yeah.
Other people were saying, yo, this fight had to be rigged. This is nothing like what Mike looked during his sparring sessions, during his training footage.
I don't know. He just looked different. I don't know if he was gassed off gate or what.
I mean, obviously, there's a big difference between going through practice and going into the actual game. I'm sure other people out there who have played sports, not even boxing, but really like anything else, have known guys who were cold as fuck in practice, but when it came down to the game, they were cheats.
Yeah.
And then after the fight,
but that's not Mike though. Mike's been doing it for so long.
And Jake says, I don't need Canelo. He needs me.
Yeah,
and
whatever,
I think
dude.
that Jake will continue to fight undersized guys who are like way out of their prime or just from a whole different sport. Like, look at the opponents he's had. He beat retired NBA player Nate Robinson 40. Okay, that's his first fight. You know, people just wanted to see what he could do. They were impressed with the knockout. Beat retired MMA fighter Ben Askren. He was 40. Obviously, that guy was known for being an elite grappler.
Loser.
Was never known for his boxing. Beat retired MMA fighter Tyron Woodley, 42. Now, Tyron was known for striking in his UFC career, but obviously, like, the striking in UFC, does it always translate well to boxing? Probably not. Then he goes in there and beats Anderson Silva, who was already 49 years old. People thought that was crazy. They thought that was, like, way too past his prime to fight. And then he obviously loses to the only boxer who was even close to Tommy Fury, and also the only person who was
he can't fight nobody in their early 30s, 20s.
Retired MMA fighter Nate Diaz at 39. I mean, everyone always says, oh, Nate's had this, like, iron chin, but even that fight was pretty garbage. And then he beat up on Mike Tyson last night, 58 years old. You know, guys, I really thought that Mike could maybe turn.
He fight people before they go into the nursing home, which is crazy.
A little bit better than he did, but
before you go into the nursing home, you gotta sign a contract to fight Jake Paul, bro. And that's sick, bro. Like, you get no respect, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care if you get tattoos on your eyeballs and your beard grow to the ground. You still lame and you still weak as hell, bro. Like, You weak as fuck. You show no love for the OGs. How dare you put your hands on Anderson Silva, a OG, a GOAT. How dare you put your hands on Mike Tyson, an OG, a GOAT. How dare you put your hands on Nate Diaz, a brawling beast, a GOAT of his own, in his own fighting style of MMA. But hey, man, he a loser, man. He ain't fighting nobody. Just retire. He ain't fighting no. I tell you who he won't fight. Yeah, I got you an opponent, Jake Paul. Respond if you really like that. Respond if you really like that, Jake Paul. I got you an opponent. What's his name? Deontay Wilder. Yeah, is that how you say his name? The Bronze Bomber. He's retired. Boxer. Yeah, there you go. You like retired fighters, don't you? Fight the Bronze Bomber. You beat Iron Mike. Fight the Bronze Bomber. Or you scared? Are you scared? Because the Bronze Bomber very well known. You like that? I set it up for you. Hey, hire me as your agent. I mean, as your your
He
agent.
ended up looking like an old man out there, and it was very sad to see. Like, I don't know, it felt like elderly abuse or something. It was just sad. And at the end of the day, you do have to give some credit to Jake. I mean, the guy is an expert at marketing. He's an expert at making money.
He is an expert at
these
marketing.
Events. I think he made like, I don't know, 50, 60
He act like Mike Tyson's so small, bro. You're like an inch taller than him.
Yeah, I hope someone
Like,
puts
relax,
an end
dude.
to his little social experiment
relax.
that he's been doing for the last couple of years soon. But I don't know if he'll ever put himself in that sort of compromising position.
Nah, he won't.
Because without boxing, and once he, actually gets knocked out by somebody, I don't know how much he really has left in the tank. Like, I don't really see this guy going back to being an influencer or anything like that. Going back to Disney.
Nah, he's
I don't know.
cooked.
Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts down below. I do want to thank you guys for
That's
watching.
all he got. He
Keep
better get as
dropping
much
likes
money
and
as he possibly
subscribing.
can.
I'm sorry if the quality was not exactly up to par. Like I told you.
Nah,
guys,
you
I'm
good,
telling
Jamari.
the
You good,
some
Jamari.
ass. Recording this on a laptop. But it's weird.
Hey, I appreciate you,
I'll
cuz.
catch y'all next week. I got a fire video.
Hey, what y'all think? Y'all think Mike Tyson should fight Deontay Wilder, aka the Bronze Bomber, since you don't beat the Iron Mike Tyson? Why not fight the Bronze Bomber? Hey, and respond to that. Go and respond to that. Or you scared? I'm gonna promote this. I'm gonna make sure you respond to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try to promote as much as I can. Since you liked it, fight Deontay Wilder. Is he retired yet? His name Deontay Wilder? Devontae Wilder? No, Deontay Wilder. A Wilder? Wilder? You know what I'm talking about. Bronze Bomber. But hey, man, if y'all like that, make sure you thumbs it up. Hit that subscribe video. Hit that noti bell. Shout out to my boy Jabari. He always got the fire videos. Oh, Jamari, my bad. I can't talk today, cuz. But shout out to Jamari. Go subscribe to him like I did. And until next time, I'll see y'all when I see y'all.